space in our galaxy.
All the military branches have covert military space program operations.
A frisbee came in, plowed into his palm tree. This at Fort Gordon, Georgia. I slipped on one of the pieces of debris in my boot.
The U.S. economy launders $500 billion to $1 trillion. $21 trillion is missing, and you're able to predict it. Then you have a precognitive ability.
I do think that with intelligence,
There's a lot more going on. Is this the whole story?
I discovered the secret of magic.
Our job while we're here is to wake up.
Alright, these pants are not ideal for this at all. How am I loving the lighting? Maybe a trick question.
See that right brain full of activity?
Let's
That's a
see.
healthy 18-year-old brain. Mine is the other one. 55 years
Alright.
old, getting dimmer all the time. I have a million excuses for my fogginess.
Try to get this
Just
lighting
distracted,
right.
having a moment. Whatever that means. The truth is, I was scared as hell about what was happening to me. What else could I lose mentally? Where would my mind end up? Then
Yes.
something
see what my
happened that
clearance
changed
is.
everything. I found a way to open up my brain, feel the rush of limitless possibilities. What it's called is biare. What it does is unbelievable. The compounds inside are backed by neuroscientists, health experts, and hundreds of research studies. So, what exactly were these compounds doing that was lighting up my brain? Helping me to see things, think things I thought I'd lost. Came down to 4 little letters, B, D, and F. And if you don't know what that is, don't worry about it. Neither did I. Brain-derived neurotropic.
No, I don't. I did years ago,
That's right.
but not anymore. Now it is just an exercise, and a very good one at that. I feel like I have to explain this a lot. Just because a girl has a pole doesn't mean
Inside this glass is
she's currently a stripper, okay? She may have been one in a past life. That is possible.
as much as 200%.
Let's see.
This is how I unlocked my full potential. How I
Alright.
went from decline to the best I've ever been. And you can feel it too. Go to identify.com now. Try it out for yourself for 60 days, risk-free. Plus, you get the support of tens of thousands of
I feel like ooh, I almost dropped this. I almost lost a nail.
Don't decline it now today. Go to Identify Pure with a full 60-day satisfaction guarantee. Don't forget,
That kind of hurt
go
actually.
to Identify.com now.
Right. Well, okay, so I'm trying to decide which camera I like, to be honest. That's really kind of what I'm curious about.
Socrates said the only true wisdom is knowing when you know nothing. But that's not actually easy for humans to do because our brains want us to think that we are awesome. In 1995, MacArthur Wheeler walked into a bank in Pittsburgh ready to rob it. He didn't wear a mask, he didn't have like a fake mustache, he was just there robbing a bank in full view of everyone. He even smiled at the security cameras before leaving and going to a second bank to rob that one too. Later that night, the security footage allowed the police to pick him up and take him off to jail, which shocked him. He was shook. "I wore the juice," he famously exclaimed. Wheeler believed that rubbing lemon juice on his skin would render him invisible to videotape cameras. This is a cognitive bias at work, and it inspired 2 psychologists to create some experiments to understand it better. Cognitive biases are everywhere. Have you ever met someone who has one? Like
Yeah, I'm
during
seeing
a
that.
project at school, or during an argument with a stubborn uncle, or when you had to toil alongside that coworker. You know the one I'm talking about. Somebody believed they knew things, but really they didn't. Believing you know something that you don't is called the Dunning-Kruger effect. It's named for the 2 psychologists who, upon hearing about Wheeler's bank robberies, formulated a set of experiments to
weird, the
determine
color
if Wheeler's
correction on one.
beliefs were due to some kind of cognitive bias. Cognitive biases allow us to convince ourselves that something is true, even if the reality is different. Cognitive biases protect us from reality. They let us process information more quickly, and they help us make decisions.
I'm
more
about
quickly.
that vape life right
Doesn't
now.
mean that they are
Or at
good.
least I'm trying to be.
Cognitive biases are essentially a subjective social reality.
All right.
Dunning-Kruger
So
effect is, in a nutshell, a way for everyone to feel good and above average internally, because most of us are actually above average.
okay.
Dunning-Kruger can help explain.
So my taking of the Mensa, which we did, and my abilities shown there, and I had cameras on all the angles. Okay, hello. That would not be a Dunning-Kruger effect, and my dating choices would also not be a Dunning-Kruger effect. Change. I know. Imagine that. Well, how you know I'm not dancing anymore is the fact that I'm waking up earlier than 2 p.m. How about that? All right. Ooh, these are not the right pants. Okay. Ooh, and I'm not stretched out. That was actually painful. Oh man. It is only 9 here in California. Look at the difference in that lighting though. That's kind of a trip, you guys. All right, so yeah. Let's get this down here. Okay. All right, got the top of my head. Yeah, I mean, that's understandable. We did get this. Ooh, I don't know if the plate is sliding. All right, I want you guys to see the top of something and kind of just get an idea of what I'm dealing with here. Okay. Okay. Will you just take a look? Okay. Look. Do you see that? There's a major issue. You also may notice the ceiling comes to a point. Okay? It's not perfectly level. So that's why when it scoots a little bit here and there, which it does, we have the inevitable fall, which has happened many, many times. As far as drilling holes, it's not out of the question, but it's not for sure that this is where you want to set it up, you know? So, who knows? Ooh. I'm going to guess this was me right here. I'm thinking that was me. Alright. Let's try to get the music going again. I thought this was charging, but I guess not. Apparently not. Okay. Where is this? Yes, AP. This is also... Look, check this out. This is crazy. Look at this. Terrible for sleeping. Great for posing because it's flat. It doesn't like cave in. So this is not... it's not really good for sleeping at all. No, what was the bet? Did I use that terminology or did someone just say something in chat? I don't know, I'm missing out. Okay, guys, we dodged a serious asteroid. I think it was last night. Okay, what's the bet? What are we wagering? I don't even know. Oh, okay. If it's an A and B conversation, I will see myself over here.
Sometimes one addition can make a real difference. Learn about an add-on treatment for depression.
These days, it's easy to...
Oh, yeah. I will be doing an upload about this, but it's gonna have to be restricted because some of the stuff in here is just super, super offensive. It's ridiculous. In a package that I made like that, I paid like that, I paid like that. You ain't never gotta pay me back. Can't make me feel bad for nothing. Don't make me feel bad for nothing. My big old age. See, this also has an extension piece, but other places or other areas, like it wasn't the right. Like this should be retractable, but it's not. So placement's a big issue right now with this. So when I'm in town, bring word and talk, try not to get it out. I know that's frontin' me from nothing. To shake it up, I know I can take it up. I know that frontin'. Oh, my hip just popped. So if you hear that blah 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 about me, talking all out the side and out the back, I beg you to listen. I beg you to hear me. We're gonna change. What do I change into? Clean through it all. I thought I had shorts somewhere. It's a short stay. The plate's sliding. Yeah, I have to fix that. It's not perfectly. I know it's right. If I'm gonna get abandon these. Maybe. I don't know. Not really feeling these shorts.
Every time we pre-rinse, we waste up to 20.
Not much. Just setting up. Alright. And I gotta be kind of more mindful about this a little bit over here. Alright. This way. There we go. Yeah, of course. You gotta be quick with the quickness. So won't you say my name, say my name. You want me. Okay, we gotta stretch that before anything. I'll probably put my contacts in because I don't want to break my glasses. I need more than satisfaction. It's really about that action. Sit in front of your friends, how that works. We take our pictures, can't post it. Quit, you don't get back that shit up. Oop. Oh, weird how that. Okay, here we go. Okay. Alright. Alright, we're gonna take a quick break. Because I don't like moving crap around, not being ready, so I'm gonna bring everything in here. So stay tuned. We back. I gotta stretch out. What's up with the light bulb? I'm not loving it. All over you. To places I know. Inconsistent streaming times is really a big deal. Like, honestly, you called it. This is true. Let me down. Okay, that's not the one that's picking up the light bulb. It is this one then. Let's see. Okay, we're now out of the light bulb vision. But now it's almost the same frame, huh? It's almost like no point in doing that. Let's do... Maybe we'll do this. Oh, nice. Woo! Here we go. Yeah. Alright, I'm sorry for this. It's probably super nauseating. My bad. Okay, there we go. Okay, maybe like that. Actually, like, literally nothing's in frame. Okay. There we go. Now we have two slightly different angles. Okay, so I'm seeing some sliding that's happened. Like, see, there's a plate it's supposed to be on, right? Oh, and I gotta cover this up. I was breaking out. Okay, there's a plate it's on. It's not screwed in, suspended. So, but you know, like when a pizza slides off the thing? Like, I'm seeing that happening. See, look. You guys see that? The white thing around it? It shouldn't be seeing it like that. So, I'll stretch out, we'll climb it, and if I need my pole tech support person to come in and fix it, we'll do that. So, I'll be reminiscing, sipping, missing you. Can you tell me what's going on? On some nights like this, you run for what? You gon' say you want me. It's risk reward. Like what? Having a multi-compilation of fall fails. I mean, it's definitely not in good. It's in infinitely better than it was when the incident occurred. But that's why anything that I attempt to do, I like look at its positioning, how straight it is. We want a 90-degree angle, by the way. And there's a lot of stuff I'm not even bothering to try because it's not stable enough. And I know for a fact it will fall. And morning. So yeah, let's see. Like, this is not straight to me at all. We're also not stretched out. And I feel like I should put underwear on. Kinda, you know? I should really consider that. Oh, and I gotta get something for my knees, but I made something for my knees. Getting underwear on. Just don't play with my emotions.
The QuickBooks Self-Employed app gives contractors and freelancers the power of an entire staff in a single app. automatic mileage to track every trip your business takes whenever you drive.
That's kind of
Sort
legit.
business trips from personal trips with ease. Just swipe left for business. Watch your deductions add up with travel expenses, meals, and contract labor. And no more boxes of receipts. Just snap a picture. And the smart scanner in the app will store and organize expenses for more potential deductions. All you have to do is install the QuickBooks Self-Employed app on your
Yay, we got a
smartphone.
subscription.
Put in your email and create a password to start saving
Hell
today.
yeah, hell yeah.
Never miss another
Hell yeah.
deduction.
Alright, so I actually have 2 sets of these I'm gonna do because my knees are ridiculously bony and this will keep them from getting messed up.
Look at you. You always did things your way. You made your own path, stayed up late, never ate your vegetables. You never were a fan of advice from strangers. Why should investing be any different? Buy now, buy here, and don't pay one of these guys to do it for you. Robinhood is investing your way. Unlimited commission-free trades. Always. Welcome to the future of investing. Robinhood.
I'm definitely missing another one. I don't know where it is, so. When I danced, I would like bedazzle these and stuff. It was kind of fun. Oh, wait. Now you stay there. Stay. Alright, don't look at the toes, guys. Ugh, I need a pedicure so bad. I do, see you say, every so flat, babe. 305 highway. Right, just last name. Make me wanna say that's my babe. Yeah. Big head, gotta beat you like Sunday. Alright, let's get some. Those are the socks I was wearing. Oh. Well, I got one. I need the other one. Okay. That hella slit, I felt it. Present. You're so hyped. What? I've always had bony knees. No, I have somebody who I'm gonna have check it. Yeah. I have my call with Alistair at 11, so maybe I'll do that, or maybe earlier. We shall see, but I'm gonna, 11. So 11, I'm gonna shut this shit down. I can find out if they're busy or not. See if they can help, but okay. We'll see. Enjoy your work. Get that money. I will see you on Twitch. Everyone be sure to subscribe to Jim Jurassic Park. He is a streamer as well. And guys, if you stream, let everyone know. I don't consider networking leeching. Okay, like that's kind of how you can grow and expand audiences by, networking. In other news, someone was blowing me up because they said Ellie wants them to wear a vial of her blood around their neck. And I told them they should definitely do it because it is reminiscent of a binding ritual. is your basic run-of-the-mill witchcraft, and yeah. So I highly, highly recommended that they do that. Because some curses you can only get rid of by giving to someone else. You know what I mean? You know, I have to put something on this. It's like I keep staring at it, and if I'm noticing it, everyone else is too, obviously. That's horrible. Fix it real quick. See, now it's gone, you can't tell. But it looks like I got black eyes because I'm super pale. There's all kinds of porn stars in this music video. Why isn't this working? Yo, my hip popped. So there's some topics I have. I feel like I'm liking this camera better, surprisingly. So we'll probably move to full frame shortly here. And you know what's crazy? The price difference between the two cameras was like 40, I want to say. Anywhere from $60 to $900. This is definitely more mid-grade, but I do not recommend this, and it's because it's not suspended in, well, it is suspended, but it's not screwed in, and that's how we have the lovely failed clip, because it's slid. Yeah, so I'm gonna test TTS again, by the way. Let's see. Bruh. Let's see. I'll be the closest thing. How can we can still be friends, though? Yeah, but they're expensive. Now the reason I didn't get one that screwed in is because I didn't have a place for that, and even then, I had a couple people offer me like, oh, maybe you can put it up at my place like temporarily or whatever. Well, screwing something in is not really temporary. I mean, you can still unscrew it or whatever. But yeah, like the type of stuff I'm trying to do on it, I really need it screwed in. And you saw there was a video upload I did where there was a smaller space with no clearance, and I was like boxed in, like I couldn't really do much there either. And that was also made out of aluminum. These should be made out of steel, not aluminum. Definitely not aluminum. Definitely not aluminum. We're gonna do a test right now. Not showing up? Okay. Oh, this is my jam right here. The way I put my tongue and all. Okay, let's see. Let me go, baby. Okay. Why is this not showing up? Let's see. Nobody trying to see you, baby, get that pay. Okay, this should still be showing up. Okay, let's try Streamlabs again. Okay. Woo! Fake donation! It works. It'll work. Very nice. Okay, cool. So that works. Fun shit. Okay. Okay. Alright, hold on, let me see. I'm not even sure if this is showing up properly. Well, no. Okay, let's see. No, I don't. Okay, for whatever reason, we're not showing up there, but that's okay. You missed absolutely nothing. I put my contacts in. I changed. We decided this is like maybe 70% out of 100% stable. I think that's about it. Also need to charge my phone. Okay, so I had so many topics, you guys. First of all, because of my ridiculously high Mensa score, I decided that I should just be given certain job opportunities. Like, I don't want to have to go through the basic, like, job application, interview process. I feel like if you're in the top 2 percentile of, like, intelligence, like, they should just be, like, begging you to take the job. Now, technically, the online assessment does not make you an official member. You have to pay money, and I think there's an in-person test to do. Whatever. Same shit, same difference. Basically, we've proved my ability. And so there were a few places I wanted to call and just like let them know in case they missed the stream that they should just give me a job. And even if I have no experience in the field whatsoever, it's not like I couldn't just like crack a textbook and figure it out. I'm thinking NASA, White House, CERN, places like that. We'll be giving them a call a little later. No, big, I wasn't going to, definitely Virgo Nation. This is Virgo Tings all day. Well, okay, Toothless, if you want to like sit here and like tell me how to live my best life, fine, but I'm trying to quit cigarettes, which is very hard to do considering everything that's going on in my life and the world. And like now it's just not a good time for me to quit. And it's like the fact that I've had this going for 4 days without breaking down and buying cigarettes, I feel like that's a win. I feel like that's a total win, you know? One thing at a time. Oh, and you know what's really dumb? The puff counter. You know how long it took me to make that thing not a thing? Forever. Like, it's one thing to like take the cigarettes away. And now you're going to limit my puffs? Puff on that. I don't think so. That is not going to happen. Not today. I'm sure I can too, but I do not have the coping support system like everybody else. I got some real problems, yo. Real messed up problems. Problems that are disenfranchised problems. Those are problems that society won't even validate you for having. So, like, I can't even be like, man, this sucks, because, like, people just don't understand. That's not a time to quit, bruh. So this is, if you've ever heard the lesser of two evils, that is what this is. Bonjour. You're prolonging my addiction, Dogzilla. Every time you tell me what to do, I smoke a cigarette in my mind. Oh, I've never been 2 packs a day. Never. I've never been that many. A pack usually lasts me like 3 days. Sometimes less if I'm going through something particularly horrible, which I'm always going through something particularly horrible. You're a former what? That word is censored. Petit français. Not very much. I should have paid. Well, I didn't retain it. Get your mind off it. You sound jealous, JJ. Okay? You sound jealous. Si est bien et toi. Actually, I'm okay. Facile. Oh, okay. I'm super hating this. Right here. Okay, was that it? Okay, now that glare is not cute. Okay, that made that camera look way better. But this camera down here is just really bad. I'm wondering if I move... This is just not... Oh, so what? Okay, wait, I'm glad at least I marked it. Okay, because let me tell you guys something. These are the, they're the Logitech, pretty run-of-the-mill standard streamer cameras. One, they're both like the same model number, but one is a Stream Pro, and then one is just the regular one. Now, I was pretty certain, I was convinced it had to be like a marketing thing, right? Because one came out a little later than the other. There was like a $60 price difference. And then not too long ago, this one was on sale. So I was like, come up. Like, I'll just grab it and see what's the difference. Shut up, Nightbot. My Wi-Fi's fine. You, Nightbot. Am I dropping frames? No, Dogzilla, you're not jealous. You're not jealous, Dogzilla. Someone else was talking shit. JJ someone. Yeah. JJ someone. In what way, dude? How? I'd open that up, but it might hurt your feelings, okay? Psh, I don't gotta flex. I don't gotta flex at all. So, I'm just gonna act like I don't got shit. So yeah, you're totally right, dude. 100%. Alright, let's try to fix this though. This is like low-key bothering me. Okay. Alright. Crazy how... Okay, is it just dirty? I'm gonna try wiping it and see if like that helps us at all. Maybe, maybe not. That seemed to make like no freaking difference at all. What's the glitch I'm missing? Oh, okay. Oh shit. Okay, if there's something I'm not seeing and I need to know, I need to know. Definitely hit me up on Snap. That's probably the quickest way to get a hold of me. Charles Turpin, thank you for asking me. There is a snap. Yes, there is. It's, wait, hold on. All right, there we go. Yeah, so there's that. There is a snap. It is TMB official. It's at the top. Oh, just take a gander there. There it is. Hit me up there. I'm in the process of setting up OF, but I have to figure out a way to streamline it. So yeah. IP2 is dead. Oh no, did it like literally die? Was it hacked or have people moved on? What is the new, what is replacing it? By the way, congratulations guys. We all survived the asteroid. Nobody died. And it's all good. But honestly, like, it seemed like it was like hype, right? Thank you, Gamer for row. Thank you. Okay, let's see what's going on IP2. Guys, there's a couple topics I had to... I think I made a list of it. I can't believe this is a serious question on here. Okay, there's no way Blade's actually getting married, right? That's a troll, right? What up? That's funny. Okay. All right, let's get down to business. Let's make my business calls that I need to make since obviously did score ridiculously high on the Mensa online, which is basically official, you know? So we're going to call and make sure I become essential, that it's recognized. The video is only loading on YouTube, but you can see, oh, really, babe? Thank you for, like, checking all that, like, going that far, you know? Let's see. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Huh, interesting. That's weird. It's kind of funny how, like, quality varies from platform to platform, right? Okay. Let's see.
Thank you for calling the White House comment line. The office is temporarily closed. Your comment is important to President Donald J. Trump. If you'd like to send a message to the President, please visit our website at www.whitehouse.gov/contact. For the most up-to-date information about the coronavirus, its common symptoms, and measures you can take to prevent its spread, please visit www.coronavirus.gov. To learn more about how you can help those affected by the coronavirus outbreak, please visit www.fema.gov.
We're definitely leaving a message.
coronavirus/how-to-help. Thank you for contacting the White House.
did not allow me to leave a message. There's got to be a voice answering service on here. I feel that if you score a certain level of highness on the Mensa, that even if it's just the online test, it's basically the same thing. Okay? It's like it should be recognized for, you know, your abilities and shit. Like, everything should just be handed to me now, you know? Like, most people aren't in the 2%, only 2% are. So I'm trying to exercise, you know, my, what I feel is mine, really. Just kidding. What is other places we could call that might be open, that jobs usually require, I would call the CIA, but I don't want them having my number. They can unblock blocked calls, so my burner's technically not on me, and I would rather call them from a burner, you know? Yeah, so we'll hold off on that one for now. What else? What's the other? Maybe let's try calling the Apple geniuses, and I could tell them that I don't have to be like an expert coder or an expert person at taking apart and fixing computers, because I scored, you know, high, and that should be like enough, and they should just give me the job and, well, basically just pay me for it, and then like if I want to work, I'll work when I want to work, you know, like, because any job they send me out to do, I'll do like super efficiently, even if I don't know what it is. I'll just know to call someone who does. See, smarter, not harder. It's always been the way, apparently. Shout out to people who just hit me up on the snaps. Snap. Bam. What up? Really? There's no like flashback snaps from the day of. Okay, guys, we've been playing the game again. If you are a new fan, I don't like the other term for new viewers. We'll just call you a new fan with a FAN. If you're a new fan, you have no idea what we're talking about. But once upon a time, especially during the Mortal Kombat days, we would play a secret game. And what was secret about it is the fact that what the game consists of, pertained to, and entirely is kind of frowned upon on most of these platforms which I'm live on at this time. That being said, I wasn't just going to take rules for like some type of structural thing to be obedient to. No, I decided that I was going to play the game, and the only people would know would be on Snapchat. And anything that shouldn't be in frame would happen out of frame. You catch my drift there? So if you go to Snapchat, there is a premium one as well. Heard it through the grapevine. Just even the main Snap, you'll find the game, and there's a word for the game, and that's how you know we're playing the game. Otherwise, you don't know if we're playing the game or not. Like, I'm kind of bored. I might be down to play the game. I don't know. I'm thinking about it. I'm kind of on the fence. Alright. And we have more people snapping. Snap. Oh, thank you for that. What platform was that on that you're seeing the buffering, by the way? I'm trying to save the video. I'm going to screen cap that because I'm going to send that to my tech support. I'm not being a weirdo, I swear, okay? So don't be mad. Normally I'm not like a screen capper for Snap because that's like fucking rude. But what you sent me, hold on. Let's see, open. Thank you for that, babe. Alright, I'm just doing this for tech support. I'm not being a creeper. Thank you, thank you. Oh, on YouTube? No fucking way. Okay, thank you. You are the best. Shut this down. All right. Thank you for that. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a speed test. Because there's no freaking way this shit is not, like, on point. We shall find out. Okay. Gustave Sampio. I know that there happens to be a fetish for that shit, okay? I'm not dumb. I may have fallen for that once. You know, pie yourself once, shame on you. Pie yourself twice, you can't pie me again. Alright, I'm not gonna do that. Oh my god, this download speed is fucking insane, bruh. I wonder if it's what my bitrate is set to. We'll look at those settings in a minute. Oh my god, are you serious? What? This shit's insane. Oh my god. Okay, yeah, it's gotta be my bitrate setting, so we're gonna look at that. What? What? Bruh, this shit's wild. Okay. Alright, there's absolutely nothing on here that's like, you know what I mean? Like, what? What? That's just crazy. Then what is the problem? I want to glue my nails on, but then I'm like, because I lost 2, I'm like, well, if we're going to be doing this shit, like, does it matter? I don't know. Okay, that's fucking craziness. I literally cannot. Okay. Aw. Thank you, thank you. Hey, is Vaughn's chat not showing up? It kind of looks like it's not, to be honest. And if that's the case, guys, I'm sorry. Like, that's horrible. I've definitely not been meaning to, or I'm not meaning to, like, ignore your comments. We're gonna have to take this up with Restream, because that's fucking whack. Actually, I can look at Restream chat on there. They have, like, a live... Let's see, let's pull Restream up again. Okay, we go here, live studio, we go to chat. Okay, I'm literally not seeing any chat just because I guess I just opened it up. Okay, I see Blackbird's comment, that's on YouTube. But, like, I'm like, what the heck? There's comments I'm not getting from Vaughn, and that's fucking whack, dude. That's actually really lame. I did not know that. I bet this whole time there have been, like, you know, maybe nice comments or maybe, like, mean but true comments, which sometimes those are funny, and truth does hurt from time to time. You're from Glasgow, Scotland. What? Snap. All right, are you drinking? I'm not. All right, we haven't decided if we're playing the game or not, so we can't. But guys, we will be making announcements about the game, which I think we're gonna start playing again in general. All right, so Show No Mercy, how did you find the stream, by the way? Are you an IP2 viewer? And it's okay if you are. I know it is a dying platform. I know names alike, streamers alike, you know, could totally make you. Just randomly on YouTube, they recommended you? Thank you for that, Bev. Thank you for, like taking the time to check the stream on multiple platforms. Like, you do not have to do that, and that's really nice of you to let me know how it's looking everywhere. That's amazing. one day I'll have a control room with like 1 million monitors and we'll see them all in their glory and we'll see what's scuffed or not. But for now, you know, I rely on you guys. What up, IP2? That's okay if you found me on IP2. I'm not mad. You really just found me on YouTube? What? Now I'm really trying not to judge, all right? Because who am I, of all people, to judge? I'm really no one to judge. I really more judge if you do terrible things to me. But in all honesty, what kind of videos were you watching that YouTube was like, you need to watch her videos? There's no wrong answer. I'm just curious. Hello. Hi, backseat. It is. Yes. It is. It most certainly is. But it is also, ow, ooh, that pinched me. It's not perfectly secure. We've had some accidents. Aw. Thank you. Well, look, okay, so I was a volunteer firewoman, and then I got fired because, actually, I can't talk about it. But, no, just kidding. I know, I've never done that. No, you know what it is. You know what it is. Okay, bad publicity is still publicity. This is true, it certainly is. But sometimes there are things that can happen or be presumed or rumored that are so bad it taints people's perception of you for good. And some of these things you never are able to turn around the general opinion on. I'll give you an example. I know somebody, actually we dated the same person. The person is not, well, they're very, very scuffed, but they're not a streamer. They're like real life scuffed. I dated this person after she did, and well, she hated me because unbeknownst to me, the guy gave me like her ring. He liked to recycle rings and stuff. Apparently went through like 4 girls. Whatever, that's besides the fact. Anyways, her, before Conrad Murray was MJ's personal doctor, her dad was for years and years and years. And they were really close to Michael. And she doesn't think he would ever do anything weird with kids. I mean, does that mean anything? Maybe, maybe not. But it's, I think that opinion holds a little more weight because, you know, personal rapport for such a long time. But also, you know, sometimes people do things in a covert manner, and I would think that, you know, inappropriate things would be done hopefully in a very covert manner, because otherwise it's just like, I want to get caught. So I bring up that as an example because a lot of people, oh, she didn't like me because my ex was parading me online, throwing it in her face. I actually, now that we started talking, like she and I like talked like months ago, right? Just randomly, we got a hold of each other. And I'm pretty sure that he cheated on her with me. That's a good reason to hate the new girl. Or he sued her for her ring back. That's another reason to hate me. And then he has me wearing it, putting pictures on social media. You know, so there's all these reasons, you know, and we like have no hard feelings, like everything's cool, but we had a good laugh over, you know, similar patterns that we went through with this person. Yeah, no, he was 100% a chump all day. Yeah. And you know what? When we broke up, we were already like living apart, right, for a while. And then we broke up for like good. Like definitely no chance of any reconciliation. Like it's done. Bygones. I happened to find documentation that he was a diagnosed narcissist. Do you know how rare this is, guys? Narcissists rarely get treatment or help or they rarely seek out therapy. If they do, it tends to be because they have maybe general anxiety or depression comorbid with their cluster B distorted personality. But he was actually a diagnosed narcissist. And I was like, wow. Like, I remember Yay! Thank you for the follow, Backseat. 33 is a master number. It's is it master? I think that might be a master builder number, but it's definitely a master number in numerology. Anyways, so yeah, like I remember before finding all that paperwork and before making sense of, you know, being with someone like that, like I would be Googling all these weird behaviors that they were doing and stuff, and I'm like, what the heck? And I kind of came to that conclusion, but there was no proof, you know? There's quite a, what can't I do is more the question, Backseat. I'm somewhat limited due to the suspension issue. This is on a plate and it's not screwed in. There is a great fail video on YouTube of what could go wrong with that. And one more fun thing, check this out. This is super, like, safe. Oh, is it showing now? Can we see that? Okay, you guys see that? You see my clearance there? Is virtually none. There's no clearance with that. So, definitely have to be mindful of those kind of situations and stuff. Okay, no, master number, or 11, 22, 33, 44, 55, so on, so on, so on. Those are master numbers in numerology, and you don't add them down. Adding down seems counterintuitive, but let me show you an example of adding down. Excuse me, don't mind my genius Mensa notes here. All right, so let's do some numerology on something, okay? We'll just come up with a number, okay? Actually, that's a personal number. Let's go with a different number. It's too personal. We'll just keep this. All right, I think we got it. All right, this pin is going in the trash. Beepo 7. Okay, Brent Battlecam, seeing repetitive, reoccurring number, numerical series on the clock. You may see them in, maybe you go to the check stand and your change or your total is that number. You may just glance up at addresses and see those numbers point out to you. People believe those are messages, and each number frequency has, or each number vibration frequency has a certain meaning to it. There's two types of numerology belief systems. One is Vedic, and then the other is the Pythagoras numerology. You can guess, one acknowledges 9, Pythagoras, and the other does not. So they more or less mean the same. Like there's similarities, parallel meanings with the divination frequencies of what they associate these numbers with across the two different belief systems. And then 9, of course, is going to have its own unique standing thing because the other system doesn't believe in 9. Woke as fuck, yo. Okay, no, I guess I can announce it now, but I don't have the right microphone for it. I've had an idea for like a year to do an AMSR channel called Woke Whispers, and I wanted to just read like declassified documents. I thought it would be like this really great nerdy niche thing that I could do. I made the channel. I have no content on it because AMSR is ASMR is all about the audio, right? Like that is the focal point. Like, yeah, a lot of the chicks banking and capitalizing on that whole bad they look good, they have like good video quality, whatever, but ultimately the sound has to be really good. Like it has to be crisp. You want nice highs, and you know what I mean. And in this blue mic, which is, you know, it's not a terrible mic, but it's not for that. So that's why I'm just sitting on that account and name waiting to make that coin to buy that mic, and then eventually I'll do it. I feel like that, I mean, I know the market for that is somewhat getting oversaturated, but I also think, that's what I'm saying. They're about, okay, for a good one, it's about $1,000. Yeah, it's about $1,000. And those are the binaural. They're basically stereo. It's like a stereo-sided microphone because stereo means 2 ears, like 2. And then your viewers will wear headphones when they watch your videos. So very, very important that you have the sound worked out for that. And then you also want to be probably in a incredibly dampened, non-reflective room to do that, because they don't want the echoes. The echo creates distance, right? Like you can hear there's a little bit of echo in here. It's not horrible, but it is it's not quite perfectly square. But I would, if I were to do this channel thing or whatever, I would use a very small sound dampened space. Like, I don't know if you guys have ever been in ISO booths, but like it's a really completely dead ISO booth. It's crazy, the stuff you can hear when you put the headphones on. It's really, really weird. None available. I do. Well, OF is in the process. I made an account for it, but I haven't actually figured out the most efficient way to streamline it. Currently, there is a Snap. So if you look above, right there, hit me up on Snap, and there's definitely something going on there. Yeah, dude, they're $1,000, and I've even tried to find like maybe knockoff ones that were like maybe okay. And since I studied sound, I thought, well, maybe in post I could just, you know, EQ it a little bit, turn up the highs, run it through like some type of vocal chain, and I thought I could like kind of in post bullshit my way through it. But the difference in quality between like the real ones and like the fake knockoff wannabe ones is really bad. It's basically like polishing a turd, but in your ears. You know what I mean? Like, okay, so people swear, let me give you a really good example, okay? People swear up and down, like auto-tune. Everything's auto-tune, this and that, and blah, blah, blah. Okay, what they're probably referring to is Melodyne, by the way. Auto-tune is not really a thing. Auto-tune is a trademark for a specific plugin, but before that there was Melodyne, which is the standard. Melodyne is pitch correction. Even people, well, Mariah Carey is kind of losing her prime, but that's because her higher part of her vocal range, those vocal cords are literally puny and small and thin and just delicate as shit. So all the singing she's done in her whole life, of course those are going to deteriorate. Of course those are going to short out. Think of it like that. Mariah, even in her prime, they were still like pitch correcting Mariah, okay? And like other singers who arguably can fucking sing their ass off. And when you do a Melodyne or pitch correction on that, it's like, what? Like, it's not even necessary. A lot of people do that just to really push it and make it just sound that much bigger and on point, and, you know. But I'll give you one example. None available. There's not much that can be done because the courts are shut down. Like, there was really good progress being made, and there was supposed to be a return date established, and then this happened. Like, the judge ordered something, and then a week later we're in lockdown, and there's nothing I can do. I get Zoom visits, that's about it, and I'm gonna have to take a break at 11 for just that. Okay, so let me give you guys an example. Back to the Melodyne pitch correction stuff. There is a very terrible song that I'm about to play, and I apologize ahead of time. If you want to go ahead and mute the stream, I invite you to do that now. Never in my life did I think I would ever want to hear like Paris Hilton. She had like a song, I think, The Stars Are Crazy or whatever. It's really bad. We're going to play that song, and then we're going to play Kim Kardashian's song. I don't know if you remember it, but she had The Dream, who is a phenomenal songwriter and producer and artist himself. She had him produce, engineer, write the song. And I remember, like, because I'm not a big Keeping Up with the Kardashians fan at all, but I did watch the episode in which that was happening. And he was thinking like, man, I'm a genius, because he was making her trash singing somehow audible, but not very audible. So I'm going to show you how Melodyne is not it's not effective for everybody. There's only so much you can pitch correct before it just doesn't work. Now, people like, okay, Chris Brown, love Chris Brown. He's kind of toning down the Melodyne, because they really slammed it hard through the vocal chain. That was like a stylistic choice. Like T-Pain and Chris Brown had really, really heavy Melodyne and pitch correction. And they would actually sing flat to trigger that arpeggio type sound. Like that was done intentionally. I'm going to prove to you that T-Pain can sing his ass off, number one. I think maybe we'll play, okay, before I like make your ears bleed and make you want to like make yourself deaf somehow, I'm going to play the T-Pain song first, and then I'll play the Paris Hilton song, and then I will play the Kim Kardashian song. And I will show you exactly how Melodyne, I don't even know how we got into this, but how it cannot save or help anything. Also, my feelings that something like post-production is not the same as the freaking butter that is that fucking microphone that I have to buy the real one of, okay? None, bruh. I had about 32 random tests confirming that. Next question. Oh, y'all so out of pocket. Okay. None. Alright, I'm not even going to acknowledge some of this dumbass trash. Okay. I like how I just filled in the blanks on what that was. I do need to update Nightbot though, because like real talk, it's a little too like SJW, even for me, and I am definitely SJW tendencies from time to time. Okay. Alright, so let me try this. I want to say this was off the 3 Rings album. I'm pretty sure this is, yes. Okay, so this is Keep Going. Here, it's an acoustic song. Okay, and there's virtually no pitch correction here. It is not the T-Pain we're used to. Okay? Just to make my point. He can fucking sing. It was a stylistic choice. Can we comprehend that? I could stretch though. Believe I'm clear with somebody, someone. None. Go to the snap, bruh. Happy words can describe what I. Ooh. Red just from sitting, that's funny. Like when I try to give it up, sick and tired of all the stuff. They give me reason to keep going and going. When I feel like I should quit, I keep going. I never knew this would happen. Alright, did we get the point with this one? I'm stretching. I'm stretching in case TTS, if TTS makes this happen, I don't want to hurt myself by not being stretched out. And I'm proving Melodyne what it does. Oh, you have to go to the premium, dude. To keep it up. Sick and tired of all the stuff. Like it's enough. Keep it going. They give me reason. Okay, so that was T-Pain. No, I haven't worked at a club for years. I've told that story many times. This is now exercise purposes only. Okay, I quit working when I got robbed and kidnapped, pretty much. Well, almost kidnapped. I rolled out the backseat before they got onto the freeway. But yeah, so that happened at a very upscale, very expensive establishment. And I figure if that can happen there, it can happen anywhere, and it's just not a safe career move and career path, you know. So now this is just how I, you know, stay ripped. That is a great question. There's actually a quarantine special going on right now. Yes. In fact, I should put that, that actually made me realize I need to post this. I should have like a little picture. Free content. No, I don't know about all that. Say what you think. Wow. That's going to depend on the person. Okay? That's really one of those things where it's, you know, not, it's participation is required for that. Yeah, no? Okay. I don't know if it's going to let me airdrop or if it's going to be a bitch about it. Okay. Huh. Okay. Okay, I don't know if it's going to let me do this. All right, I'm going to send this somewhere else and then grab it somewhere else. Okay. Fucking A. More. Okay, yeah, I'll send it to myself. Messenger, I guess. Whoops. I have no idea who that just... What? Okay. Okay, I have to be super careful with this. Yeah. Okay, I don't know why it's doing that. Okay, here we go. All right. This is still in effect. Yay. Yay. Okay, all of these things. Blade is not a huge fan. Blade hates me, and I don't care if he likes me or not, because you know what? I think I was on his Discord like maybe 3 months ago or something. And he was in like, I think the general channel, and somehow people were talking about like tarot. I never do tarot on stream because it's way too distracting, and like people don't take it seriously, and it messes me up. Like I can't do it on stream. I do it for my friends. I never charge people, and I do it like either in person or by myself, and then I just text him the pictures and the interpretation of it. And he was like asking me all these questions, whatever, and like I basically gave him a reading. Okay, it took like a lot of time. It was on point. Okay, he'll act like it wasn't, but if I gotta leak the DMs, I will break my integrity rule of never sharing readings, and I will expose his if he tries to act like this never happened. And he wanted a birth chart, and that's fucking work to calculate. Okay. Anyways, I mentioned something in his stream a couple days after the fact. And then apparently he calls, you know fucking who, blowing him up, saying like, yo, tell your girl to quit leeching in my chat. And I'm like, the fuck, dude? Like, and this is before, you know, people were like obsessed with him, which I still do not understand. But even then, like, if I have to beg you to get attention or like to work with me or collab, I don't want to do it, because you know what's going to happen in that instance? I'm going to be exploited or taken advantage of somehow, and I'm just, that's not how I want to do any type of collaboration with anybody. So fuck that. I think he's lame, and his new girl is straight content though. Like, I don't watch him, but I do see what's clipped, and I do read some of the posts and stuff, and that shit is straight up funny. So yeah, I don't really care what his thing is. Like, I have no interest. I also am a huge fan of his dick pics. I think they're great. Only because I think scientifically, I don't even know how it's possible for something to look that way. Like, he should be like in medical books for whatever the fuck that is, because I don't even know. So much time and money. I would not say that he's sexy or in tip-top peak physique. I'm not shallow either. I'm not like, I mean, you should look at some of the people I've dated. I'm definitely not shallow. No, just kidding. No, but he has nothing to offer anybody. You know, he's like kind of gross. Mostly he's gross. Mostly he's gross. And I'm gonna guess, just by other actions that he's demonstrated, that he's not much of a pleaser. So in all the areas where he's inadequate, I don't feel that he is apt to please or do anything that would make anyone happy, you know? I know he says, oh, we're joking, but there's so many times that he's being sloppy and he's unaware that the stream's on or off, and we're catching glimpses of his real self. Yeah, the stream's gonna exaggerate it. Yeah, you guys may encourage like really toxic behavior and actions, but there have been plenty of times that we've got perfect examples of who he really is, and that's enough for me. I will pass. All right. I don't feel the need to torture you guys with the Kim Kardashian song to make my point. I will just invite you to play that on your own time. I also don't want to give her money by playing it, so we're not gonna play it. Oh, weird. I'm getting some weird glitch on this camera. That one. This one. I don't know why. Okay. Well. Alright, and I definitely need a stylus to do this, so. Oh my god, I know, right? I mean, I could never have a conversation with him. You just saw me take the Mensa the other day, right? You saw, like, what I'm working with here. I mean, I could try to, like, SJC it down, but I feel like my brain's, like, evolved from that and those life choices. And I feel like we just can't relate. Like, I feel like I wouldn't be able to talk. I don't want to condescend people when I'm talking to them. And when, like, the gap of, like, awareness is that fucking vast, like, everything you say to that person, even if you're trying to be nice and see if they need something, is gonna sound condescending, you know? So I don't want to do that. That's fucking rude and totally not necessary, you know? I don't gotta do that. I don't gotta flex like that. Besides, like, the smart flex is kind of a weird flex, bro, because most people can't relate. So I gotta just, you know, dumb it down and shit. Okay. Yo, this is my jam. What's no stress? Right. Is this charged? I think it is. Check. Is it on? It is. Ooh. Yes. All I ever asked was you to pick up the phone when you alone. All I ever asked was you to show me some love, kisses and hugs. I never had to go to the club with your boys, baby. I never wanted you to stay too long, just wanted you to show me up. It's not after a Satanist. I like the name. And for your information, his first name is actually Edward. Okay? It's a unique name. You can stop running, I know I said in my mind, I'm on your mind, and I want his back, so I'm cool with that. I'm just trying to match your words with your actions. I need more than satisfaction. Is it really about that action? Really wanna give you up, flex in front of your friends, how that works. Just doing the most, we take a picture, can't post it. With you talking back that shit up, won't you say my... Ew, that's not his name. I'm telling you, the other person you think who he's named after, his name is actually Edward, not mine. Ew, that is a basic ass name. You acting kinda shady. That is, no. You have no idea what you're talking about. And our whole lives are dogs. Did you not remember the prison stream? That's why you had to freaking delete it, the original. Because way too much was on there, so.
none of your business.
Wanna get wind now.
I wanna get with you, I wanna get them out of the picture, yeah. I'm in my mission, yeah. You spot the difference, yeah.
You ain't that kind of shady. You will always be my baby.
You be my baby, yeah.
Boom. I love that song. It was funny in the comment section. Someone was like, "Oh my God, isn't that Beyonce song?" And then someone was like hella clowning them for not realizing that before Beyonce was Destiny's Child, and that Destiny's Child was basically created for her to break off and become a solo artist. But like the way to pop off like at the time was like the girl groups. Like that's what was up. So they did it that way.
Ready?
I will totally take that West Nostras as a compliment. I love them both. I'll take that. That's fine. I wasn't trying to play this one though. Wait, no. This computer's bugging out. Alright, here we go. None available. They are closed right now. It's not even 11. Okay. It's rude.
30 hertz.
Tell me you love me, but I ain't been feeling it lately. You say you love keeping me fly, but can't keep me from looking so crazy. Coming at 6 and I'm haunted. Where you been, where you been? Who is that texting your phone? Such a friend, just a friend. Okay, my intuition never lied. There's nothing you can never hide. Already got the screenshot, so there is no need to deny. You've been creeping and freaking and sneaking like
Come the fuck on. Is that a real question? What year is it? Gross.
I've been out here being faithful. I got locked out.
I feel like there have been so many leaks you could Google that answer. See ya.
How would you like it if I do the things you do?
I love my Sims. No, that's not true. I think I want to simp anyway. They gotta be somewhat simping.
I'ma call up Ryan, I'ma FaceTime Ryan, I'ma text Lorenzo, and I'ma get it crying. Don't get it twisted, I can play this game too. If I did the same to you.
Well, it's like this. I think it's what it's referring to.
Not playing up, dumb, describing. I won't prevent you, can't fake it. See the look of things and not the clothes and I get naked. Not for you, but for him. Now tell me, play out. Does it make it feel?
There's nothing wrong with that. I just can't help you. It's itchy. Do you know what I mean? It itches me. I can't do that.
I don't think you understand, so I hit you while it hurts. So I guess I know what I gotta do. Stuff your own medicine. Hey, yeah. How would you like it if I do the things you do?
So, this is a cute song and all, but to be honest, this is a She Simp Nation song. No, I don't. I said that's itchy. I said it's fine if you like that, but I can't help you, implying that I don't. Okay, it's itchy. Not at all. Far from it. Alright? Sorry. I will recommend Veronica Stone. If you know what she's really up to, I've been trying to find her for years. Her real name is Heather. I'm not going to say her actual last name. But she's definitely to your liking in that kind of way. But I've actually seriously been wondering where she is. I hope she's okay. No troll, like deadass. She's really cool people. And she maintained that style per her boyfriend. It was his preference, I guess. And he also was in the industry as well. So that was kind of crazy. And she was like always freaking out that he was cheating and stuff. Like she was super insecure. And I don't think she had any reason to be. Like it sucked that like he had her feeling like that type of way, you know? That shit was just so like crazy to me. Brent, don't give me away. Ah, fuck. Brent is putting me on Front Street. Pick me up, take me out later. And I guess I have to charge this. Don't worry about no paper, 'cause I got my stacked up for nights like this. Yeah, it's true. 100% true. I deal with shit on the daily. We could agree to work it out like this. Hey, so are we redoing April Fool's since it totally didn't happen this year? Can we like, does anyone know when that was postponed to? Because I had so many good pranks and it just felt like long to do any of them. They weren't corona related, but I felt like nobody's around even appreciate it, so I skipped that. But I just thought of it since it's almost over, but we have like one more day of April. Distraction, baby. A very modified version of that is what took me down last time. I still can't do the full one because I know it'll just... Should we do it? It's like this. To do this. Like this. Oh. It's my nails? These might be my nails. This time you made me so jaded. Oh, the footprint's right there. Let's try this. Get it right. Yeah, we did it the half-assed version. Are you down to it? 2 more days. No, you. But tonight, that is one business that's definitely not struggling right now. Shout out to who ghosted me. Whatever. It's okay, he doesn't watch my streams. He didn't really ghost me. I think it's more of a haunt. And what that is, I think, is like when someone ghosts you, and then they come back and they try to make plans, and then they cancel or like don't show up again. I feel like that should be a term in and of itself. I feel like haunt works. I know a couple dudes that do it like nothing. They like just drop down. Drop down, drop down. Oh, you mean like, yeah, from time to time I like when you guys show me love, I will show you love back. It is very possible. Now there was a Magic the Gathering leak or something in Discord, several Discords. There is something there. So check that out. I do too. It's really not cool to build up the expectations and not go through with your word. That's totally not cool. Which is why I didn't even give it a date. I don't know when it's going to happen. It'll happen when it makes sense. The most recent one, I think, was, what I mentioned, and then there was a ode to Aaron, a duster pictorial self-portrait thing. And in that, I discovered that you can actually dry your polish with duster as well. And I would have never known that if it wasn't for Erin. So I feel like I owe Erin everything because of that. So, I love this song. This one's for Erin. There we go. There we go. Just get that nice. Oh, now I gotta wipe it.
Rather live on the train tracks.
Is it cleaner or worse? Did I actually? Oh my god! If I actually ruined it, it'd be terrible. And okay, it's all right. Okay, whew. Slightly worried that I ruined it, but no, it's fine.
You made me feel bad for nothing.
There we go. In my big old age, I can't be faced. What you must say, but going insane.
Like I'm just moving my wild, fucking my wild, running my mind. Like I'm throwing it back when I'm in town.
Let every word they talk, try not to tell. I know it's frontin', don't know me from nothing. We're gonna take a break shortly. I'll probably shut it down because I do not know the duration of this break. I would love to.
Hear that rap running about me.
It's doing it remotely is kind of hard though because of delay.
I beg you, believe me.
But if they send tracks, we could, do it that way. Real time might be tricky.
We've through it all. We've through it all. Our backs against the wall. We rise and we fall. At my big old age,
I can't be faced.
but what you must say.
Is anyone sing on IP2 other than me? I'd be down. Not with Erin though, I want a real Backstreet Boy. Just kidding. That's really mean to say because he suffers like being a Nick's shout out, even though like nobody gives a fuck about the Backstreet Boys anymore. At one point it was such a big deal that I think that's kind of where some of his psychosis comes from, like being in the shadow. Because he had a little solo thing that he did and it was like kind of cute, but it was nowhere near what his brother did, And I love the fact that I guess that one girlfriend they were saying like found out he wasn't actually in the Backstreet Boys and like dumped him or like was no longer interested. Burger Planet makes beats. I make beats too. But yeah, no. I actually really need to get some functionality stuff with the computer working better because Pro Tools just shuts down lately. It's like not stable at all, which is really lame when you're like deep in a mix. These are football gloves because they grip. Look at that grip. Because they grip like a motherfucker. Alright? They grip like Christ. Been a long time since you feeling love. Well, no shit, Nick Carter's richer than Erin. I mean, look at the type of girl, like, that is a no-brainer. It doesn't matter how much Clive Davis dick was sucked. There's still some publishing rights that he's going to be entitled to basically for life. It's intellectual property, yo. Google it. Like I said, we're still having some questionable stability issues. The plate is sliding. Yeah, no, these grip like crazy. Ooh, I pulled something in my arm. That feels weird. Okay, I want to make pants out of this material. Let's make this happen. I'm not tripping with the duster. I had dust on my gloves. You should, Brent. You should definitely be a talent agent. No, they do. They definitely do look like batting gloves, and batting gloves have a little too much padding on them. These are not so much padding as they are grip. See? Okay. I'm sending Whit wrong message. Last I checked, I wasn't like some fucking role model, okay? Shit. Alright guys, last song, and then I'm gonna shut it down because Alistair time is coming upon us, and that I'm going to do privately. Anyone who's asked for updates on that, thank you. I appreciate all that. Buy Bitcoin. Okay. What Bitcoin's not trash right now, dude? One thing at a time. XNXXXCX, bruh.
Hey guys, it's your favorite song, Ami's song, and I am urging you guys to
I have plenty of that, okay? But thank you for your concern on my, you know, supply.
Cook or watch your boyfriend cook.
Alright, are we trying to hear this or are we trying to hear Tatiana? Okay, we don't need to know. It's more like, what do they call them? Drums? Like 100 gallon or so? No. How about Mayday? No, we're not gonna call, we're not gonna, you know, send a distress signal when we're perfectly fine. Okay? Everything's under control.
Wondering what's in your mind. Is she like a simple time? Stupid dead or blind. Just thinking you're better lies. Heard you met her at the club. Trying to tell me you were drunk. I can still smell her perfume. Girl, I don't fuck with you. I'm a drink up, I'm a broke up. Keep it moving, it was nice to know ya. Swear every time you phone me, you bound to be a memory. Oh.
That Bitcoin is right. All right. After the break, guys, we're gonna make some more calls for my Mensa score. We're gonna get me proper employment. You know, whatever top tier smarty job you can think of. We're gonna make that shit happen with a phone call. Just a phone call. You know, people are like, oh, that's a phone call. Well, we're gonna try that out. So far, it's not going that well, but I'm still optimistic. No! I agree with you, bro love. The protest, although it is, and I really try not to get political here, but although it is a right, it's probably not in the best interest. I feel like there should be an exception to that. Hey, it is, Hank, it is Vape Andy. Okay? 13%? These things are so fucking complicated and they don't stay charged. And then this fucking top, this like is a battery succubus. Thank you! Oh my god, I've been working really hard on it. So, I'm glad that it's working for you. What could make it like flatter, do you think? That's cool. Puts the lotion. You know, one thing we didn't do at the club was use lotion. Oh my god, if some bitch used lotion, everyone would be slipping all night and we would fuck her up. That was a no. No lotion on the pool. None. If you wanted to lotion your ass up, that was when you got home on your time. Not before, not during, never. None. And no oils either. And if you do that shit in your hair, you better wash your hair on the pool, bitch. Okay? Oh, dude. Society. I don't think you realize Bra Love is a fucking legendary meme that will never die. I don't have to like flex by association on saying who Bra Love is, but let's just say Bra Love makes a single statement and like he's a meme for life. He's a meme for life. And like, yeah. And he, I hope, will bring down single-handedly an individual that I don't believe should have the commercial success that they currently do. And every once in a while, the beef surfaces and he loses a huge chunk of that audience and that coin because you can't be saying that stuff. And he'll try to chalk it up to being drunk or this or that. But it's like, no, that's not okay. It doesn't matter if you're drunk. In fact, if anything, some people think that when you're drunk, you're being honest. You don't have that filter anymore. So I feel like being drunk is not an excuse. And on that note, dude, I'll fucking fight him. I will fight him, dude. Remember we were going to plan some like weird ambush thing and then like the corona shutdown happened? I will totally fight him. I don't give a fuck. We should make this happen. I'm not scared to fight him. I'm not scared to fight anybody. On that note, I got to hit up Alistair on Zoom. So don't be hacking my Zoom call, weirdos. Just kidding, no. No, I really do, though. I gotta set that up. I'll be back a little later. I'm probably gonna be on all day, trying to get those hours and shit on here. And I'll also be on Live Me, so you have many options and platforms to watch. And hang tight. Enjoy the TMB waiting room, wherever